we can make our nation's government great and a source of pride once again.
Jimmy Carter spent 4 of his 100 years in the White House, but most of his life was spent here in the small town of Plains, Georgia, the place where he was born, where he died, and where he will be buried after his funeral. His coffin drove past his boyhood home on its way to Atlanta and then Washington.
Do you know why he was a good governor of Georgia? Because he had no obligations.
Jimmy Carter's wife Rosalind was also born in Plains. They were married for 77 years.
President Carter has been an international influence, but some of his greatest influence, he and Mrs. Carter's, has been right here in Plains, Georgia.
It was in this quiet town of some 700 people that Carter based the headquarters for his presidential campaign in 1976. And after the presidency, he said he didn't want to capitalize financially on being in the White House, so he returned to Plains. He and his wife moved back to the house they built in 1961 and stayed there until their final days. Their home was worth less than the Secret Service vehicles that were part of President Carter's protection. Every other Sunday for many years, Carter taught a class at the Baptist church in his hometown.
If we don't have a joyful life, full of peace and happiness and purpose, it's our fault.
People would come from across the United States and the world to attend his Bible lessons, with hundreds attending the sessions, and he returned to teaching after surgery and radiation treatment for cancer in 2015. Carter and his wife Rosalind would walk along the streets of Plains together hand in hand, with locals saying they were like ordinary neighbors.
I know that many of us have spoken with him over the years about what he wanted his influence to be in Plains, and it was just as another neighbor. It's a great loss for our world.
The Jimmy Carter National Historic Site has put Plains on the map, with tens of thousands of visitors every year and millions pumped into the town's economy. And many more will come to see the resting place of the 39th president.